Hi everyone, and welcome back to another video. If you're new here, which most of you are because I don't do a lot, my name is Jade. I'm 26, not 25. I'm 26 and I'm actually moving right now, so I'm not filming in my normal filming spot. So coming soon will be a new setup and getting settled into our new apartment. I'm married, got married last August, and I make YouTube videos and my podcast, Why Not with Jade, for fun when I can. And today I'm here to do another empties video. I actually started collecting, I don't know how I got so much more trash this time than last time, but since I'm moving, I need to like throw this shit away. So the first thing I'm grabbing is this Pattern Curl Styling Cream. I love this stuff. I use it all the time. It moisturizes and styles without leaving it crunchy, and I like the smell, and overall it's just like a really good product. Super love this. Will definitely rebuy. It just has like such a nice clean scent, and I do love a lot of the Pattern stuff. Oh, next up, completely different moisturizing cream. So this is just a CeraVe cream. I use it I've used it all over my body and my face. I have like HS. It's like not a wonderful skin condition where you can get like inflamed ingrown hairs. Not because of anything other than just like, it's like an autoimmune disease. So that's like lovely. But so I've started like only using very basic soaps and creams all over my body outside of my face to help like limit the flare-ups. I also only moisturize like my arms and my legs. I don't really do like the core of my body because that's where a lot of like my flare-ups are. So I usually just don't moisturize it at all, and then I keep it very basic on all the other parts that I do moisturize, so like my limbs. And yeah, I use this a lot. I use it during tattoo healing, like at the period where you switch to lotion. I use stuff like this because it's basic, the cream is thicker, love it. This I also finished, again, just like a basic moisturizer. I really liked this. I don't think I had many flare-ups with it, and it does have like a nice scent. It lasted forever. Like I literally just started running through like all of the things that were like really low. Love this Nivea stuff. We would use the in-shower body lotion from them, which is great, but it would cause, there's a freaking bug outside my window. But it would cause me to like have some breakouts. So I've switched to just doing lotion after the shower, and this has been a good basic that I've enjoyed. Next, we have a micellar water. This is great. Use micellar water all the time. I really like this one specifically, the pink bottle, mostly just because it's pink. Yeah, I run through these like actual water. They're great. I did try the e.l.f. the pimple patches from e.l.f. Tried those for the first time because I've been using the, literally what is the brand? It's like purple. I tried these ones for the first time and I really like them. They work as well as any of the other ones, and the other pack I would buy is like $10. I can't freaking remember what it is right now, but these were great and it was only $8. I did go through the niacinamide from Good Molecules, and this was really good. I only bought it because they had the big one. I usually use the ordinary one, and this one I feel like still worked well. It left a nice after feel or whatever on my face, but I would recommend this. I went through another rosemary scalp oil. I did watch a video about like Mielle and like their whole like hair loss stuff. Maybe I'll link it below if I find it. I don't know. I don't think I found anything happen to my hair while I've used this. I love just like the fresh tingle feeling it gives after I wash my hair. I usually put like a douse of oil on my scalp, and I've liked this. I'll continue to buy it unless I find something that's a bit more affordable, but I do really like it, and I think I might have like multiple in here. Speaking of which, I've had multiple e.l.f. I've gone through 2 of these apparently, and yeah, I really like them. This is an empty I miss greatly. This is the Lights Lacquer polish potion. It's their non-acetone nail polish remover. Lights Lacquer is the nail care brand, or like the nail brand by Kathleen Lights, who's one of my favorite YouTubers of all time. I've watched her since I literally have been was like 12 or something. And her brand has such good nail polish remover. The bottle is soft touch. It's gorgeous. It's literally just like so cute. It's been out of stock for so long. I just feel like it's probably due to like all of the tariffs and like importing, exporting stuff as to why it's not been restocked. I can't wait for this to come back in stock and buy like 4 of them. Highly recommend this. It lasts a long time too. Like a little goes a really long way. One cotton ball can get off of like both of my hands usually, unless it's like a really harsh glitter, and still it's like gets it off and your nails still feel like nice and strong after. And it's like still a good scent. Love it, love it, love it. This I think I talked about in my last empties video and I didn't like it, but I somehow bought it again literally right after recording that video, and I went through the whole thing. I actually like it. I changed my mind. It's just like good to use like on non-wash days to literally just like moisturize and give some basically just like moisture. It doesn't really have any amount of hold in it, but I liked that. That's why I would use it a lot. So I actually do recommend this now. Might buy it again. At some point a few months ago, my husband was like, oh, I'm gonna get you dandruff shampoo. And I was like, okay. But I was having a very flaky scalp, and I think it was from my braids. I had some braids in, and I'm still figuring out how to best take care of braids with my hair texture and just in general, because I grew up not wearing braids or any protective styles. So I started using the Dove like dandruff dryness and itch relief. I really liked it. It definitely has helped my scalp. I don't have any flaking anymore. Ooh, this one's fun. Here's a candle, just a Bath and Body candle, and I love vanilla scents. Like, it's my favorite. I'm obsessed. Yeah, I basically just wanted to tell you that vanilla is one of my favorite scents in candles, so thank you. Next, so I went through a lot of my makeup. I just packed up my makeup, and I went through and tossed a lot of old stuff again, and it was too much to continue to dump into my already full box, so that's just no. But this is something that I did throw in here because it was like $100 and something when I bought it, like probably like 10 or more years ago. This thing is literally so old, but back in the day, this was like one of like the must-have things for doing like creative makeup. I literally didn't even touch like multiple of these shades. Like, so many of them are like untouched. Even the ones that I did touch are barely touched. It was too creamy. It didn't set, and you couldn't get very precise with it. Now I have the painted paints, and those are like, they've completely taken over anything I would ever need to use for this. So I did make the decision to get rid of it, even though it does hurt my soul because I hate getting rid of makeup. You know, it's just like so nostalgic to me. Like back in the day, I was first getting into like doing really fun makeup and like wanting to do it all. And yeah, now it's time to part with it. Yeah, I wouldn't really recommend buying it at all. Maybe they've reformulated it since, I don't know. Here's something, a body butter. So this one does in fact have scent in it. It is the Trader Joe's Brazil Nut Body Butter. It's made with acai and guaraná extract. Guaraná, which is like a Brazilian fruit, I believe, and it's like a drink. It's like a wonderful drink if you ever see it in Publix or somewhere. Delicious. I used it because I had it, but I won't be repurchasing it because I think it gives me some flare-ups. But it's literally, it smells so good. Every time I would put it on, Marcelo would be like, oh my God, you smell so good. And I'd be like, ah, ha, ha, ha. But I would recommend. It's really good. It leaves a really nice feel. It's not sticky. It's not slippery. Like, it goes on thick. It's very hydrating. And then once it's on, it like soaks into your skin. But I will not be repurchasing it personally. But I do think it was a really good price. You get a lot of it in this thing. And in general, I love Trader Joe's, but I personally just can't use it again. But you should definitely buy it if you don't have any sort of skin condition that would hinder you from buying it. I loved it. Makeup wipes. These are like 1,000 years old. I was keeping them in. I only use them now for my makeup vanity because they can be useful like doing makeup, but I do not remove my makeup with makeup wipes anymore. That's what I grew up doing, but like as I've gotten more conscious about my waist and stuff, which is a constantly evolving process, obviously, like you can always do better, but I literally only use makeup wipes for makeup application, and I don't know, it was trash. It went into the box. Here's another curl item. So this is the Shea Moisture Curl Smoothie. I repurchase this thing all the time. I've already bought another one. I have the travel size to take with me in the squeezy bottle. It's so good. It smells great. It's so moisturizing. It's something that like I'll put on just like, there's literally so much left in here that since it's been sitting in here, whatever. But it's literally so good. Highly recommend. Here's one, e.l.f. Makeup Melting Balm. So this is literally just like a makeup removing balm, and yeah, I repurchased this multiple times. I think I actually have like 2 or 3 right now because I over purchased it because I forget that I have it, and then I buy it again and again and again, and that happens with like a lot of stuff like plastic bags. I have literally like 5 different boxes of plastic bags. But yeah, it's really good. It's basic. I've never used another one because this one's really cheap, and I don't like to spend so much money when e.l.f. just makes it really nice in the first place. So I recommend, and I've repurchased. Again, my favorite cleanser. I think I've shown this already. It's great. I'm about to run through another one and highly recommend. Another potion. Oh, another nail polish remover. Oh, here's a bunch. My favorite sunscreen, continuing to buy. I don't know if I'll ever switch sunscreens. It'll take a lot because this one is like relatively affordable and I really like it. I'm now attached to it. My mom also just like whenever she orders anything from Ulta, she buys me one. So I literally am never out of stock. And I love it. I love it. Some people don't. I like the shininess and like the moisture. Black Girl Sunscreen. Went through another Paula's Choice. Still love, still reusing. I have started just using my hands to apply it without a cotton pad, and it still applies great. I feel like I use less when I use my hands because none of it soaks into the cotton pad. I don't know if I mentioned that last time, but it's a wonderful product. I'm thinking about incorporating more Paula's Choice into my routine still too. This was a new product that I bought. It's just a moisturizing cream from the brand Bioma. Every time I look at this bottle, I think like Bioma, Bioma. I don't know what song that is, but like that's what I think of every time that I see this. And it's really good, fragrance free. It was like my nighttime moisturizer. I did repurchase this as well because I really liked it, and I like the squeezy of it, like with, oops, I have a pile of trash. With the CeraVe, I really like the formula, but I prefer to not scoop out to apply to my face. I'd much rather a pump for sanitary purposes. So this one was really good. It lasted a long time. It was a bit more expensive for the amount of products that you get compared to like a CeraVe product, but I really like it. I like the packaging. It's cute. I'll spend the money on it. And it still did last me a good while, so. Ooh, here's a good one. Maybelline Fit Me. I'm in the shade 20. And this is just my like ride or die powder. At one point I thought it was gonna be going like, they were gonna like stop making it, so I bought like 3 or 4, and that is false. So now I have a lot of them. I have a lot. Highly recommend. Here's another Trader Joe's item. This one is their Marula facial oil. I was looking for a different facial oil. I tried this. I think it broke me out. I barely used it. Like if you look, it's literally to like right here. It had a weird smell. I think it's one of those things that are like too organic. I honestly don't care about organic because the label is literally just for marketing. Like if you watch videos on actual professionals, they tell you how the organic of it is like sure, this is a whole other topic, but like I don't, especially for my skin, no freaking organic. I tried this because it was cheap and I like Trader Joe's, but I think it broke me out and I will not be repurchasing, and I'm not even giving it to anyone because I don't even think it's worth giving to someone, so trash. Here's some more makeup things. These are the Stila Eye whatevers. What are they? The Magnificent Metals Glitter and Glow Liquid Eyeshadows. I remember these being good when I had them. They're now completely dried out because they're from like 2015 or something. And it's like 2025. So they have to go, but I thought they were good. I just didn't use them enough and they dried up and got gross. So Honestly, you could probably find something cheaper that works just as good nowadays, so I don't even know if I would recommend it, but this was something I threw in here at one point, and they're dead to me. Another Not Your Mother's Curl Talk. This one is Light Hold 1. I've really liked the Light Hold foams and mousses and stuff because they more just like rehydrate and reshape versus like hardening into like a set curl. So I've really liked stuff like this, and I highly recommend this one and the curl whatever before. They were good. They were good. I liked them. No complaints. Another facial spray. This and the facial oil, which I believe were both, I talked about both of them in the last video. I love them, and they're not being sold. Like, I can't find them in Target or anywhere anymore. So I've been buying them online, like 2 at a time, because I can't find them. So I'm continuing to repurchase these. I don't see why I would change, especially the facial oil. This one is so good. It doesn't break me out. I love the feel of it. It's really good, and it lasts forever. So this is another Mielle oil. This one is like a light version of the other one. So it's like, this one is like, the darker one is like, the regular is like slightly thicker, I think. This one is a bit thinner, and I think I prefer this one in general, but I don't feel high, like I don't feel very push in either direction. They're both good. I've bought both. I don't really like care as much, but I guess if I had to pick, I would pick the light one, but I don't know. Again, same comments as before. I like it, whatever. This is JVN Shine Drops. I love these things. I wish I was rich so I could buy them and make them my primary hair oil. Marcelo started using them in his hair. He like really liked how his hair looked with like the drops in them, and I love JVN as a person. We went to their comedy show in Atlanta last year, which was way like dirtier than we were expecting, and I was like, oh my god, the show was like Hot Slut or something like that. But yeah, I will repurchase these at some point. They're just like $30 or something a bottle, as they should be. I just am, I'm not poor, but like I'm not rich. So I have bought these like 2 or 3 times in my lifetime. I really like them. I just even when I do have them on hand, I only use it like for like special occasions or like when I'm feeling like self-care, you know, because they're so expensive. It's like a treat, but I do really like them, and I highly recommend them if you're looking for a treat yourself. We're getting down here. Oh, here's a good one. Here is not Kathleen, but like Lights Lacquer, Totally Jelly, No Cure Top Coat. I have such mixed feelings about this top coat. Her regular top coat is just amazing. I've gone back to using that. This one is not bad. I still think it is good, but it got to a point where it starts getting really gloopy. Like, you can see like how gloopy it is. And I feel like I still have at least like this much of it left. I can't tell because of how the bottle is, but it's just got too gloopy to work with. I hate that the bottle is opaque so you can't see into it and see how much you're grabbing onto your brush. It's more expensive. I think you should just buy the regular top coat. I don't think this one is necessary. It's just not it for me personally, who literally tries to use like every last drop of a product. So I wouldn't recommend this, unfortunately, but I would literally recommend like everything else that they make in terms of nail care. I am obsessed with Lights Lacquer. Okay, I'm obsessed. Here's a big highlight of this video. This is my favorite perfume, the Coco Mademoiselle Chanel whatever. My dad would always buy me really expensive perfumes just cause while he was like out working. He's a flight attendant, so he would like buy them duty free, and so I would never use them. And then one day I just started using this one like every single day, and it's like called like a night perfume, but I can wear it whenever I want, okay? And I really like it. I don't think anyone needs it because it's so expensive, and I've been really careful to not get into perfumes because if I get into another expensive hobby, I'm donezo, and I can't keep doing that. So I literally just use like this one, and I have some other ones too that he's bought me throughout the years. They're literally just like all like 10 years old at this point, but like I still use them. But this one is my favorite, and this is the only bottle of perfume or parfum that I've ever finished, and I did already he did already repurchase it. I can't afford this. I'm like, Dad, please, I need more perfume. And so luckily he was able to get it for me. But yeah, this is my signature scent. This is my favorite scent until otherwise noted. Literal trash has gotten into this box. Like, that's really bad. Oh, this is one. This is a sad one. This is a brush. So this is the Real Techniques 300. It's like their Precious Metals collection. This was my favorite cream blush brush. It has like this like tapered, like it goes out and then it's like, and then like this part is like, and it is my favorite brush. I'm hoping to repurchase it at some point. I love it, but it literally got so disgusting. Like, it's literally like turning green from the metal, and I had to get rid of it, but I had to throw it in my box because I really like this brush. It's like my favorite cream blush brush, and may she rest in power. Next, we have this Morphe eyeliner. I rarely use black eyeliner, and also it's so old. I think it's a felt tip. Yeah, it's a felt tip. I prefer a brush tip in general. I don't think this one was bad, but it's getting tossed. It's nothing notable. It's trash to me. Here's a fave. This is a NYX Epic Liner in brown. I'm so afraid to open. I'm not gonna open it. I think it's a brush tip that like goes into a point, obviously, but it's in the shade brown. I loved it. I'm only tossing it because it started to do that thing where it runs, like you open it and it runs like everywhere, and it's just like liner everywhere, and it's a mess and it stains your and I have to get rid of it. But I really liked having this brown liner. It's not as harsh as black on my like beautiful brown eyes and skin. I think it really made everything pop, and I'll be repurchasing at some point, but I had to toss this one because it's broken. This is literally a ColourPop gloss that I couldn't tell you what it is. It was so juicy. I remember it saying so juicy on it. Maybe it was something from Kathleen. Oh, All Talk is the name. I liked it. I remember it giving a little bit of a tingle. It was a great shade, but it's old as f***. It's disgusting, and it had to go. But in general, I do really like ColourPop like products. I just don't really grab for them anymore, and because they're all so old, and then like I buy stuff now and I just don't gravitate towards ColourPop because their whole scheme now is like clean girl, like Gen Z or whatever, and like I may be Gen Z, but I don't claim it, and it's not my look. I want like fun, like it's my everyday look, but if I'm gonna make makeup content, I'm gonna make fun, full face makeup content. That is coming soon. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. I have no other comments. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills mascara. I think it was fine. This is what the wand looks like. It gives very Better Than Sex and like Lash Paradise by L'Oreal, or Better Than Sex by Too Faced and then Lash Paradise by L'Oreal. It gives that. It didn't change the game for me. It was just a basic mascara. It's nothing I would spend as much money on again. It's fine. Ooh, here's one. What is this? This is the Anastasia Dip Brow Gel. So this was like, I remember when this first came out, and honestly, it's too old. I had to get rid of it. I mean, look at the bottle. It's gross. It was, I didn't use it every day. I didn't use it a lot. I feel like the idea of it is nice. I would like to retry it now with my new brow idea. Oh my God, they're starting to do yard work, but like I have to push through. Okay, I'm gonna make it quick. So this, I don't know. I don't even know if they sell it anymore actually. So whatever. This is the Jeffree Star concealer. I love Jeffree Star's packaging. I'm over them as a human, but the concealer was fine. And I will not be repurchasing because I don't really want to support a brand that supports a human that I think is kind of questionable. But if you do, that's your prerogative. And that could be like a whole separate like discussion, but it's really cute. It's really, really cute. Here's one, The Ordinary Hyaluronic Acid. Honestly, I really like The Ordinary Hyaluronic Acid. I don't use it as much since my other items in my routine are pretty... Okay, I'm tuning back in. My battery was about to die anyway, so that was a good break. They literally came like right in front of my window, and they're still pretty close, but like they have to do their job, so we're just gonna like keep pushing because I have like 5 items left and I'm like sick of doing this already. So this is the Too Faced, I don't even freaking know what this is. Strawberries and Champagne liquid glitter eyeshadow. I remember not loving this. This was the only one that I bought. Again, it's dried out completely, so I have to like toss it, but I don't think it was my favorite. Here's one. This is the Essence Lash Princess. This is like my favorite mascara for the price. It's $5 and it does it all. It does it all. I really like it. And I like the wand. I love a wand like this. And I like the formula. I wish it didn't smudge as much. Like by the end of the day, it does like smudge underneath my eye, but that's like just gonna happen sometimes when you wear as much mascara as I do. But I really, really like it. I really, really like it. And if you haven't tried it, you should try it. Here's one. This is also Black Girl Sunscreen. Yeah, Black Girl Sunscreen, Make It Pop, Lip Gloss, SPF 50. So it's just like a clear SPF gloss. Honestly, tasted freaking nasty. One time my grandma put it on and she like gagged and like, it was really funny. But I've been trying to use more SPF on my lips just in general because that's like sounds important, and this one was nice and glossy and it was good, but it's like pretty much empty now. I would probably repurchase, but again, it did taste disgusting, but also that's just like how they taste, like because of the SPF. So yeah, if you didn't know this existed, it does, and it could be worth a buy if you're looking for more sun coverage on your lips or whatever. Here's the NYX Brow Glue. It's just like a brow gel. It has a very tiny applicator, which I don't love for every day. Every day I normally use just like their basic brow, what's it called? Like brow gel. It's like a bigger tube, bigger wand, so it's like done. This one is more like tedious, which could be good if you're doing a more like in-depth like look where you really want to focus on the details. But in general, I don't use it a lot. I already have another one that I use for like when I do like more in-depth looks, but I haven't really been doing that as much. So yeah, could be what you're looking for. The gel itself was good. Like I liked the formula, but it's more like the applicator that just wasn't my absolute favorite for every day, which is usually what, because setting my brows is like my number one thing. I do that literally every day just to feel something. And so I just bing, bang, boom. I just want the big chubby stick wand to do it. But this one is small. So this is our last item. It's so unceremonious. It's literally just a lash glue. This one is the House of Lash. It worked fine. I honestly would buy it again just because the applicator is cute and like dusty pink. But like you can always still just buy the duo stuff. That's great. Because this one is also like a brush applicator. And so obviously I prefer a brush applicator for applying on myself. I guess not obviously, some people don't, but I like the brush applicator. And this was good. I just, you know, completely dried out because I don't freaking use anything fast enough. So there you have it. That's all of my, spring empties. We had a lot this time, so we'll see how the next one goes. If you liked my video, please comment what your favorite product or your least favorite product was. Something, just so I can feel something about this. I am so stressed about moving. I hate moving, and I'm glad I can throw away all my trash now. But regardless, thank you so much for tuning in. I can't wait to see you on the next one. Always remember to treat others and yourself with kindness and respect, and I'll see you next time.